testing out another pair of RGB strips. This is a new brand. I don't really know the name of it. I don't know the price of it. It's not released yet. But this is a 16.4 foot strip. You can see in the link in the description. It has a year warranty. Comes with a 44 key remote, some other stuff, and says some extra things if you want to read that. Let's get into this. Alright, so I'm going to be not setting these up in this video because I might give them away. I don't know where I'm going to set them up. A user manual, pretty straightforward, easy instructions. Right here we have a AC adapter. This is at 12 volts, 2 amps, 24 watts of power, which is a pretty standard power brick for a 16.4 foot strip. And then you have your 44 key remote, which is in a nice black and white outline. Pretty cool. Different type. This is the same one. So I think it just looks a little bit nicer. I really like that. Pretty cool. Pretty generic remote, 44 key. Then you have tons of colors just straight off the bat. But personally, I don't like the generic ones. Yeah. We have a IR receiver. Here's the infrared. And then here is the port. The cable feels pretty good. Doesn't feel like it's gonna break. Oh, and you have a 3M adhesive on the back, which is pretty generous. And you have mounting clippings, little holes here to be able to mount this. Here's the strip. Whoa, okay, this is a big reel. I'm not sure if this is 16 feet. I don't know. I never had waterproof. Never had waterproof strips in a while. Actually, that's a lie. I had it probably a month ago. Oh, but it has branding on it, so it is not a generic strip, which is good. You do have generic accessories like the IR receiver and the 44 key remote, but the strip itself is not generic, which is really cool. And what I mean by generic is like, okay, this one is faded, but this is a generic strip right here. Right? It's very, very basic. It's practically all over China and sold. Get one of those. I request you return your money because it's generic and they're probably going to be overpricing you. This obviously is handmade, and you also have little cutting indicators. They don't have the gold accents, which is kind of downside, but I guess that cuts down on cost. So I'm thinking these are probably around 15-16 bucks, but the 3M adhesive is actually really thick. I hope it's sticky. On the back, I hope it's sticky. Don't take my word for it, but it is not sticky. I'll leave a link in the description for some double-sided tape from Nexolumi. They are really good, and for any application you do, I recommend Nexolumi double-sided strip. Alright, now to set them up, all you have to get is your AC adapter, plug it into a wall outlet, get the DC end and plug it into the IR receiver. But before you plug it into the IR receiver, you're going to get one of the ends, one of the two ends, not the infrared receiver, this little box here. You're going to plug it in, but don't just plug it in however you want. Plug it in arrow to arrow. Otherwise your strips will short circuit and they'll not work. So arrow to arrow, see those little arrows right there? Very, very important. A lot of people still make that mistake. It's a rookie mistake, but yeah. Okay, these are actually pretty bright. This is a nice white too. So it's red, green, and blue mixtures to make a white. It's not a separate white, but this white is actually really good. And I'm gonna have to see if this is an actual 16-foot strip because it looks a lot like there's more, but I don't know. So we have red on camera. It looks all right, but in person looks really good. And obviously you could change the brightness. Make sure that the infrared receiver, this thing right here, is in sight, otherwise the remote will not be working. And you have green, you have blue, then you have like orange, yellow, green, and some other stuff, teal, blue, purples, white. And then on the bottom you can do DIY settings. And on the bottom right here, you can do DIY settings. You can change and lower the, you can raise and lower the RGB, RG and B. You have quick, slow, auto, flash, fade, jump. That's pretty much it. So if you do jump, you can quick or slow it down. And if you do fade, you can slow it down or you can make it go faster, however you want, with those two buttons. And then right here, you can just pause it. Oh, I didn't press pause. You pause it and it'll go on that color. So that's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Other than that, these are really good so far. The only thing I have to test is the adhesion, but it is 3M. If you do install these, I'll probably throw a clip in on how to install them. But it's like any other strip. Wipe it down with rubbing alcohol, clean the surface, and then apply the strips. Make sure to apply it a little bit at a time, and then you're good to go. But these strips, I don't know the price on them. I will throw a link in the description once they come out. So I encourage you to check it out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and I might be giving these strips away.